Thousands of forest fires are burning in Russia as we speak. This is amazing information here. Be prepared to be shocked at how close we are to the tribulation. Okay, this is a veteranstoday.com website talking about the fires that are raging throughout Russia. It says evacuate now. This is not a drill. This is a Reuters story. San Francisco, Russia is burning down this summer. The smoke is engulfing Moscow and the European Union. Embassies are emptying. What's the deal? Thousands of forest fires are burning all over Russia. More importantly, the nuclear weapons factories and reactors around Mayak and the former Soviet Union's Ukrainian project are going up in smoke. The smoke is toxic and radioactive in every possible sense of the word. Russian forest fires are burning down old H-bomb factory areas and the Chernobyl poisoned woodlands. This holds the virtual certainty of at least 241 million lethal doses of radioactivity becoming airborne during a fire. Due to peculiar nuclear forces, the tiny ceramicized radioactive particles stay in the air for months or even years till they are rained out by some form of precipitation. Snowflake edges are particularly good scavengers of radioactive particles. 2 U.S. Air Force C-130s just flew into Moscow, Livermore Nuclear Weapons Lab, or one of the 7 other nuclear weapons labs in the U.S. are more than likely involved. Ask yourself this: what on earth could have scared the Russian nuke forces enough to call their old hated Cold War foe, the U.S. Air Force, for help? There is a simple way to let the people of the world know what is going on with airborne Chernobyl and Mayak data. We paid for all the data anyway, whether Russia, American, or European Union data. Free the data. Release it to the internet all over the world and let the people decide for themselves which country is safe enough for their families to live in. If you are planning a trip to Europe or Russia, don't go. If you are already there, leave immediately. If you have family or friends there, get them out if you can. This is not a drill. This is the real deal. Another way to look at the Mayak National Sacrifice Zone in Russia is that the old Soviet Union manufactured 30,000 global thermal nuclear weapons. There were numerous accidents at Mayak and weren't supposed to happen. That weren't supposed to happen and officially never did happen. The government lied, of course. The 1,000 square kilometer around the Mayak bomb factory is one of the most contaminated areas on Earth because the Mayak uranium project manufactured the most poisonous substances on Earth for the most lethal weapons on Earth. Manufacturing thermonuclear weapons is a really nasty business. As far as weapons of mass destruction goes, there are the real McCoy. Theirs are the real McCoy. As of 8/15/2010, all personnel in Russia and the European Union are advised to evacuate immediately. I repeat, this is not a drill. If you can't leave, get your kids out. It may be too late already. Now, this goes along with the end-time biblical prophecies of Revelation that talk about Chernobyl or wormwood poisoning a third of the earth's waters and people, and they died from it. Look it up, Revelation chapter 6 and Revelation chapter 16. We are in the end times. This is not a drill. This is reality, people. Wake up. Let the fear push you back to reality, because if you have fear, you are not living with the knowledge of the Most High in your heart. You are outside of His will. Get right with the Most High. Repent now and change your ways. This is not a feeling. This is an action. Get your life right with God and you'll be good. Good to go. Even if you die, you'll be all right, right? Come on now. Let's get our houses in order. And in the meantime, get yourself prepared with dried foods, stock up on water, Get yourself an alternative shelters, alternative sources of power, permanent shelters that you can move outside of the city areas, because the United States is about to fall.